Hello everybody, it's Molly with All Ears, and I'm here today at Hollywood Studios with a brand new video, and guess what? I've been trapped again, this time in one of Disney's most random lands, Echo Lake. There's Star Wars here, there's Frozen here, there's Mickey and Minnie here, and there's Gertie the Dinosaur here. So, I cannot escape this land until I complete a series of challenges. We'll share tips, tricks, details along the way. I hope you're ready, I hope you're excited. Let's get to it. If you've never seen one of our Trapped videos before, I am here with a producer who's got a bag of challenges for me. I must complete each of these challenges before I can escape the land. If I can't complete a challenge, I don't know the answer, I can't do it, then I have to do a punishment. I have to keep going until that entire bag is empty, and then I'm free. So there's a lot to do in this land. It's much bigger than either of us anticipated when we were talking about this episode, so I'm very nervous, but also excited to see what happens. All right, let's get it going. Take us on a tour of Mickey's left ear. Oh, like the whole lake. Hi, welcome to Mickey's left ear. You're there right now. I am here in Mickey's left ear. How am I in Mickey's left ear, you're asking? Well, when Hollywood Studios was built back in 1989, then known as Disney's MGM Studios, it was actually the biggest hidden Mickey ever. The center plaza near the Chinese theater was Mickey's face, and they had planters and things to accentuate different parts of his face. And then over by Animation Courtyard, over kind of near where Sunset is now, that was Mickey's right ear. And Echo Lake was built in a circle to be Mickey's left ear. Don't believe me? Look at this picture! Wow, impressive. So we're gonna go on a tour right now. Here in Mickey's left ear, we have all the finest amenities that any good house would need. Like a marching band full of talking toys and monsters. A sailboat that serves you treats. A giant Christmas tree for an exceptionally long time in the fall and winter seasons. A dinosaur. An Indiana Jones show. Charming restaurants where you get yelled at by your cousins, or I hear at this one there's a mouse problem. But here at Mickey's left ear, you can find anything you need. All right, task 1 complete. A commissary and a cafeteria in both in the same park. Only one kept the name, which one dropped it? Ooh, this is tricky. A commissary and a cafeteria. Well, the commissary is ABC Commissary, which is back by, like, as you're going towards Muppets. That's a quick service restaurant in the park. But there was also a cafeteria. One kept the name, which one dropped it? Clearly the cafeteria dropped it because there's no cafeteria in this park anymore. My guess is that no, 50s has been here since the start. Ooh, this is tough. I think was it Hollywood and Vine? I'm gonna say it was Hollywood and Vine. Is that right? It is? Was it called the Hollywood and Vine Cafeteria? There you go, friends. And the reason I knew that is because the other restaurant in this area, 50s Primetime, Breedlove's favorite restaurant, 50s Primetime has been here since opening day because at the 30th anniversary media event for this park, which was one of my first major things I covered when I started doing this job, they had all of the opening day food there, and they served us the meatloaf. So that's how I knew 50s Primetime still existed. And I remember them talking about Hollywood and Vine, so there's my guess. There was my educated brain power guess. Hollywood and Vine now is it used to be a buffet before the closure. Now it is, normal, bring it to your table, but it's a character meal with Mickey and Minnie and Goofy and Pluto, and it's really cute because it's Minnie's seasonal dine. So like right now it's Christmas, obviously, so they wear Christmas outfits. At Halloween they wear Halloween costumes, and it's a really, really fun character meal. What 1930 MGM film was the original inspiration for the theming of the Dockside Diner? Hint, Marie Dressler won an Oscar for her performance. Let's go over there. I have a guess. I actually have a few thoughts. My first thoughts are that these crates outside of the Dockside Diner have Easter eggs on them. Like that one is being shipped to George Bailey in New York, which is from It's a Wonderful Life. And one of these crates is being shipped to Casablanca. But I don't think, so I was thinking Casablanca, but I don't think Casablanca is this old. My other thought is that whilst now this is simply referred to as the Dockside Diner, this was originally the Min and Bill's Dockside Diner, but that's where my thought ends because I have no idea what movie that's from. Dockside Diner is a quick service spot that serves like, now they have some salads and a fish dip, interesting, but they have done like chili in a bread cone before. They used to have one of my literal favorite Disney foods ever. It was a chicken Caesar salad inside of a sandwich. It was amazing. My guess is Min and Bill's Big Adventure. Is that right? It's not right. It's just Min and Bill. So I was pretty close. Close, but no cigar on that one. Go to Dockside Diner and order and eat the smoked fish dip. Review it. You'd think we plan these things, but we don't. This is gross, but okay. My fish dip is ready. It's described as, oh, a side of jalapenos. That's interesting. Anyway, we're gonna try it. We're going in with an open mind. This may be the most delicious thing I've ever eaten. Here is my smoked fish dip. Immediately, I gotta say, not a real generous serving of the dip for $11. House-made chips, those look nice. Well, jalapeno action, some carrots and celery. Ooh, look at this chip. I just want to eat the chips. Old Bay. There's definitely Old Bay on this chip. I didn't really taste anything but the Old Bay, so I'm gonna like. It's gonna be a no from me. Oh no, that was a bad bite. I don't love fish. Like, I'm weird about the fishy. Like, I don't want my fish to be fishy, which I know is a dumb thing to say, but I know a lot of people feel that way. And originally, it just tasted like something creamy with the really good. The chips are really good house-made chips with the Old Bay seasoning. But when I got just that fish, I could taste and feel the small pieces of fish in my mouth. But weirdly, not the worst thing I've eaten on a track video. All right, we had weird fish dip, and now we are ready to roll. Echo Lake has always been the name of the lake, but it wasn't always the name of the area surrounding the lake. What did it used to be called? Ooh. I think it used to be called, well, let's see, because you had the like TV thing there, and you had Sounds Dangerous. Was it a lake? Was it something else lake? It was, kind of. Was it like Production Lake?
I like that.
What was it? Was it called Drew Carey's Swimming Pool? Then I'm out of guesses.
Lakeside Circle.
That sounds like a neighborhood, like a fancy, like a neighborhood in a nice suburb. Like, where do you live? Oh, down on Lakeside Circle. Punishment for not knowing about Lakeside Circle. Recreate my American Idol experience where it happened. 'Twas right over there. Here in Echo Lake, you have for the first time in forever, a Frozen sing-along celebration, TM. Which, before it was that, it was the American Idol experience. Before it was that, it was Superstar Television. At one point, it was Doug Live in here. But the American Idol experience was a stage show where guests could audition throughout the day, and you could perform on the stage for a studio audience. And then the winner of each of the shows throughout the day, as voted on by the audience, would compete in a big finale show at the end of the day, and the winner of that show would get a golden ticket to be able to go to the front of an real American Idol audition. Somebody got like kind of far. There was like one person that actually did like make it pretty far on the show because they got the golden ticket here. That someone was not me, but I did make it onto the stage here. I auditioned in the morning and I was picked and I sang on the stage. I presume they were really low on talent that day because I do not have that good of a singing voice. But I will sing for you now my production from probably like 2008. It's probably when this happened, is if I were to guess. 2008 or 9. I was definitely in college. Woohoo! Woohoo! I don't know all the words anymore. Doesn't matter, know myself, but I'm gonna let him do all the talking. Woohoo! A big black horse, he looked that way. He said, hey, little lady, won't you marry me? Woohoo! And I said, no, 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 no. I said, no, no, you're not the one for me. No, 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 no. I said, no, no, you're not the one for me. Woohoo! Alright, now after that embarrassing performance, and I'm sure our editor was kind enough to put some photos up of that moment back in time, we got another challenge. There's a Horizons prop in this land. Tell me who's the producer without telling me who's the producer. Which is clearly the most important thing about it. I only can guess, having not the extensive Horizons knowledge that my producer has, I can only guess that it's in Backlot Express, which is the quick service restaurant in this land that does like burgers and chicken tenders and kind of your standard theme park fare. If you're looking for that in this park, this is where you want to go. They have a lot of props. Like the theme of Backlot Express is like that. It's like the movie Backlot where they keep all the props for the films and the TV shows. So around the restaurant, there's like crates and like different things. So I'm thinking if you're going to like shove a prop from something into this land, it's going to be in there. All right, we have looks like a hand glider. That kind of looks like it's from World of Motion. So Horizons was an attraction in Epcot where Mission Space is now, and it's Breedlove's favorite attraction of all time. And it was kind of like the Spaceship Earth of the future. And there was like a choose your own adventure tale at the end where you could pick which ending you wanted. Let's see, this is all like police and car props, so it's probably not there. That's like police and car props, right? So it's not in there. Is it that thing? I don't know what that is. It is that!
It's a hovercraft.
It's a hovercraft. Oh yeah, I see it now. It's like on its side. Like, yes.
And it's not the exact one that was in Horizons, but it's the same, from the same mold, or it was a prototype.
Okay, well there you go. A little piece of Horizons right here in the back lot. But this is a cool restaurant. This isn't my favorite restaurant in this park just because it is your kind of like basic theme park food, but it is a very fun theme and you could spend some time looking around in here. Or if you're Breedlove, just admiring the Horizons props. Breedlove says he's just getting B-roll of it, but I think he just wants to look at it longingly. Find you someone that looks at you the way that Breedlove looks at prototypes from the Horizons attraction. All right, let's keep it going. These have been good. This is a dicey land. There's a lot of cool detail in this land. What's so special about that office for rent? Well, right now what's so special about it is we have to walk all the way back across Echo Lake for it. If you look up above PV's Polar Pipeline right here, which is where you can get frozen slushies, you will notice that there's an office for rent right up here. And then it's above a door for a business called Holly Vermont Realty in Hollywood and Beverly Hills. Well, believe it or not, that was actually a real estate office in the real Hollywood. Shh. And above it was an office for rent, and that is the first office space that Walt and Roy Disney ever rented when they moved out to California from Kansas City. The first place they ever rented was above a realtor's office called Holly Vermont Realty. So this is supposed to be a nod to Walt and Roy's first teeny tiny office space when they first started in the entertainment business. Okay. Star Tours pop quiz. If there's one thing I know a lot about, it's not Star Wars. The concept for this ride, is this the oldest ride in this park now? I was just thinking, I think it is. And with GMR gone and Backlot Tour gone. The concept for this ride was originally developed for what Disney film? The Black Hole, the Moon Pilot, Flight of the Navigator. I'm gonna say Flight of the Navigator. The droids with long necks you see in the queue were repurposed in the Disneyland version for America Sings. What animal were they? Well, that's not fair. I've never been on the Disneyland version of Star Tours because I don't like this ride. I don't like this ride in Disney World. Why would I go on it in Disneyland? They're the same droids though. And I want to go on record saying I don't like it because it makes me nauseous, not because it's a bad attraction. Okay, so they're definitely tall. Geese? I'm gonna say geese. Disneyland's version replaced the Monsanto House of the Future, Rocket to the Moon, or Adventure Through Inner Space. I'm gonna say the House of the Future. That sounds weird and fun.
Number 1, the answer was A. Number 2, the answer was B.
Oh, I got this one right. Great.
Yep. And number 3, the answer was C.
Adventure Through Inner Space, that's no. So I have to do 2 punishments for this quiz, which is better than 3. All right, punishment number 1. Find a dental office and knock on the door while calling for the dentist. Don't worry, their names are on the directory. Okie dokie. Right over yonder, past the Holly, Vermont Realty, you actually have another little office right here. It says Cosmetic Dentistry right here. And if you come around the corner, you can see the dentist has some very unique names. See how we pull them? Ruth Canal and Les Payne DDS. So I have to, I need a dentist. No one's answering. All right, challenge number 2. Craft some headwear that would make you fit in at Primetime Cafe. Walk in and take a selfie. That is a punishment. Okay, when I think 50s, I think like Lucille Ball with like the bandana kind of look. That look good.
It's cute.
There's my 50s look. So, ow, I taped it to my head because I didn't think this through, but here's my look. And I'm gonna go. I almost wore my hair in a braid today with an actual ribbon I could have tied in my hair, but I'm gonna go take my selfie now. 50s Primetime Cafe is a table service restaurant here where it looks like you're inside of a 50s kitchen with all kinds of antiques, and everybody there is your relative that works there. So they'll say they're your cousin, and that mom's in the back cooking, and they'll tell you to clean your plate and keep your elbows off the table. They have a lot of fun messing with you. And attached to it is the Tune-In Lounge, which is just a bar that you can go into and grab yourself a cocktail. You can order some food as well in here. But I'm gonna just pop in here quick and take my selfie right inside the Tune-In Lounge. I feel like being in this little living room kitchen is the perfect place to do this. Hello, little dear. I love the decor in this area for Christmas. It's so vintage and fabulous. Okay, not very many left. Let's hope I succeed. Without leaving, take us to an entirely different theme park. Oh, I got you. We are headed into a newer attraction. It's called the Mickey Shorts Theater. It plays an exclusive Mickey and Minnie cartoon called Vacation Fun. You can only see that here. And at the exit of the attraction, there are movie sets or scenes from Mickey cartoons, and you can come pose in them if you are a fan of these Mickey cartoons. So there's like a panda one, there's Yodelberg, and then there's Potato Land, which is an episode of the cartoon where Goofy wants to go to this potato theme park, and it turns out it's just Idaho when he and Donald and Mickey get there. So there's a photo up here with Potato Land that we can take because we're going to a whole new theme park. All right, not too many left now. Go to Tatooine Traders, find the most expensive, least expensive, and least Star Wars item. Okay, that's pretty fun. Off to original Star Wars land. Not many people know this, but this is the OG Galaxy's Edge. It wasn't called that or anything, but this is Star Wars before Galaxy's Edge was. Tatooine Traders is the gift shop at the exit of Star Tours. So this is a good spot to come if you are a Star Tours fan. You can find a lot of really cool stuff from apparel to toys to all kinds of Star Wars gadgets and gizmos aplenty. So let's find most expensive. I'm always going straight. Hi there! I'm always going straight for Spirit jerseys and lounge flies in these games for most expensive. That hat's kind of cute. I don't even get it all, but that's a Baby Yoda hat. Ooh, the future of the galaxy is female. I'm not even a diehard Star Wars fan, and I like that. Okay, most expensive is always $75 for the Loungefly. That's pretty good. Very cool Darth Vader Spirit jersey. I believe Spirit jerseys are $74.99 as well now. So the Loungefly beats it by 1 penny. But let's see if we can find... Is this Her Universe stuff? No, is it? No, Her Universe... Actually, Exine's brand is expensive too. So that's... I think we're not going to beat the Loungefly unless we go over to the collectibles. There's also this Baby Yoda Loungefly, $75. I don't think they have any of the like collectibles that will break and are expensive in here. Those used to be over at the Star Wars Launch Bay, which still hasn't reopened yet. So there's a $69.99 action figures. Now they have the create your own lightsabers over here that are in like the $20 to $40 range, but it looks like they actually are selling the lightsabers from Savvy's workshop here, right? Oh no, these aren't quite those, but these are, that's like a Rey lightsaber. $170, all right. $170 for Rey. And let's figure out Kylo. He's got a bigger blade. Is it more expensive? $200. All right, we've done it. The Kylo Ren lightsaber here. That is going to be the most expensive thing in this gift shop, and it comes with the blade, the wall mount, the hilt stand, and the belt clip. So there you go. Least expensive. Are those things for sale?
So it depends on the character.
Which one's the most expensive?
The most expensive is Harrison Ford.
Oh sure. How much is that?
And then that one is about $5,000, and that one is about, that one's more. Let me double check on this one.
That one's many thousands of dollars, so that's the winner. So this picture right there has just upped the game because it's $20,000 because it's signed by Harrison Ford, Carrie Fisher, Peter Mayhew, and Mark Hamill. The end. That wins. This is a trapped record, ladies and gentlemen. The most expensive thing we've found ever. So I'm not going to count, like, we've counted before, like, the reusable bags and things as the least expensive, because those are, like, $2. So I'm going to actually find a Star Wars piece of merchandise. I think that's $19.99. This is a hefty pen. That's $12.99. How much is this? Oh, this is fun. $6.99. It's like a die cast of the Star Tour vehicle. So when you ride the attraction, this is what you're riding. That's pretty good. Oh, $4.99 though for the Baby Yoda prepackaged Rice Krispie treats. $4.99. Can we beat it? Can we go lower? Mints? I think those are also usually $4.99. Oh, the Pez might be less. Let's check on the Pez, the Darth Vader Pez, and otherwise it's the Rice Krispie treat. All right, we have a winner. $4.49 for the Darth Vader or any other character you'd like Pez. 50 cents less than the Rice Krispie treats. So now I have to find the least Star Wars item. And I'm once again not gonna go for like, behind the counter they've got like hand sanitizer. I don't know what I'm gonna find that's not Star Wars. I'm gonna check this wall of like pins and jewelry and keychains to see if there's anything. Those are all Star Wars pins. I mean, I guess the pin backs, but that's lame. Let's look at all this jewelry. Oh, here you go. This doesn't have... It's the Disney Mascots pin collection. While one of them is the Star Tours Troopers, you've also got the PhilharMagic Maestros, the Dreamfinders, etc., etc. So you have a 1 in 16 chance of getting Star Wars. So that's not very Star Wars. My backup answer was I was never told it had to be an item for sale. So I'm going to say Stitch is the least Star Wars item here. Even though he's wearing a Jedi robe and his name is Jedi Stitch, he's not from this universe. All right, 2 more. Let's hope I don't get another punishment. Disobey. Oh, you're sneaky. At first, my mind went to the Jedi Training Academy, which isn't happening right now. But that was an interactive show that your kids could be in, where they would get trained by a Jedi and then, spoiler alert, be attacked by Kylo Ren. So I thought maybe they, like, you were trying to tell me to sneak into the Jedi Training Academy and like disobey my Jedi Master or something, but that would be weird. So instead, considering I'm not under 12 and that show's not even happening, I think you want me to disobey the rules. And I know where you want me to go. A place you can break the rules, here outside the Indiana Jones Epic Stunt Spectacular, which is a great show where they show you how they do the stunts in Indiana Jones. And right outside here, you actually have a dig site. And it says, warning, do not pull the rope. But I'm going to disobey the sign. So if you come pull the rope, it seems like our dig site friend has left for the day. But normally when this works correctly, if you pull it, you actually hear somebody being like, oh, hey, why'd you do that? So hopefully they fix that soon. Or maybe by the time you see this video, it will be fixed. Let me know in the comments. Also, technically, I didn't disobey because if you read the sign correctly, they crossed out not. And because that didn't work completely correctly, I'll give you another fun Easter egg over here. And that's at this dig site where you see all of the dig items and you've got the truck and you've got all the things that they need and the artifacts they're tagging and looking at. And if you've ever wondered who's over here working, well, there's his hat. Dun 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 dun. Indiana Jones himself. It's around here somewhere. One more. Show us Winsor McKay's equivalent of Mickey Mouse. Why ice cream? Oh, this is a fun one. Here she is in all her glory, Gertie the dinosaur, Dinosaur Gertie. And she was developed by Winsor McKay, and he was an animator. But even before Walt Disney, he actually inspired Walt Disney with his cartoon, one of the first cartoons, Gertie the dinosaur. And it was an incredible show that he would tour around with, where Gertie would be on the screen and he would be on the stage interacting with her like she was a dog or a character, and then at the end he would run behind and he had animated himself, so then it looked like he was with Gertie. And it's why ice cream, because the tagline for the Gertie show was Gertie, she's a scream. So get it, ice cream. Now you can buy ice cream, soft serve, and Mickey bars and stuff outside of Dinosaur Gertie, but she was one of the first animated cartoons by Winsor McKay, so this is his Mickey Mouse. And doesn't she look dapper in her holiday wear? And as an extra little Gertie detail, if you look, there's her footprints that made her walk over here, and they actually continue out in the concrete when you go over that way. It's a great detail. Well, friends, that is a wrap on being trapped here in Echo Lake. Such a random land with so many different IPs, but it was a lot of fun, a lot of cool details in here. Hopefully you had fun learning some fun facts about this area. Let us know what other areas we should be trapped in next. In the meantime, friends, make sure to rate, review, subscribe to our channel, follow us on social media at AllEars.net, and until next time, I'm Molly, and it's been magical. Woohoo! Hey, it's Molly here. Want to see more of my videos? Click over here. Want to subscribe? You can do that right here. And also, ring that notification bell to make sure you get instantly notified anytime we post a new video. Thanks for following. See you real soon.